Hi everyone, this is Megan Wallace at Sandrini. I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys how to create an assessment using Illuminate. This will be especially helpful for those who have never used Illuminate or even possibly are new teachers. So once you're logged into the website, you're going to have this dashboard. This is where you will possibly give interim assessments, but you can also create them as well. So if you click the create an assessment, it's going to give you a couple different options. I usually just go to the item bank where you'll be able to see all the different questions and you can kind of pick and choose which ones you like. From here, it's going to ask you what type of an assessment. I just go ahead and use the standard mode. It'll let you look at all the different items and kind of pick and choose which ones you want. Now here it's just going to go ahead and ask you to give you the details. You can name it whatever you are covering. If you want to add a description, the academic year, whatever year we're in. I'm 6th grade. And then this is going to be an ELA assessment. Okay, so here you can go ahead and click your standards as well as your subject. Now they'll bring up all of the standards, or you can type in specific ones that you would like to assess. So I'm going to go ahead and click that. That's my focus standard. Then I will click continue. You'll notice over here that it'll tell you which standards you're covering, how many questions you have for each standard, your item numbers, and then if you have any passages. So here you can go ahead and do your search filters. I really like the item type one. So if I just want multiple choice, if I would like the students to practice highlighting, I really like the text evidence questions. But you can see that there are multiple options for that, especially if you have any math ones, they have good options for that as well. Okay, so I have my item types. Since we're doing ELA, I would like them with passages. Okay, and then you'll see that it's searching. Okay, so now I can go ahead and scroll down, and you'll see that we have 15 different passages with 15 different items. So what I can do is I can look through, I can read the passages, judging by what I've covered with my students. Okay, and we'll see that they have this standard right here, reading the question. Now, if it's something that I like, I can go ahead and just click add. And you'll see that it's added over here. So now my assessment has one item, one passage, and it includes one multiple choice question. I can continue scrolling, another passage, and I see that, okay, we have another question right here. I like it, I'll add it. Now notice here, if you had more than one standard you wanted to cover, they will have additional questions for each passage. So you can look through those and see if there's something you want to review as well. So for example, if I like this, I see, okay, it looks like it's covering a little bit of vocabulary. I want to add that in. It's in red, which means I did not select that standard. I'm going to add it anyways, and it'll say, hey, okay, we're going to add this standard to your assessment. So I'll say, all right. And now it's changed my standards to 2 that I'm covering. So what you can do is you can just continue to go through there, pick however many you want. When you're happy with the amount of questions you have, you can go ahead and click continue. Okay, so it's going to create it. It's going to allow you to review the questions that you've chosen. You can click continue. If you want to add in different sections in your test, this is where you would do that. I'm fine with the way that it is right now. Now, if you're going to print your assessment, that's going to give you some different options here. Font size, spacing. If you have any constructed response questions, you'll want to add some lines into here. You can also choose if it's a teacher edition, so they give you a lot of different options here. If you do want it as a print option, this is one of the parts that I like. You click generate, it'll go ahead and download it as a PDF. So for those of you, especially in younger grades where you're not sure if your students will be able to take the assessment on the computer, or you'd rather just have it printed out for starting off in the beginning of the year, that's also a great way to do it. So if I click continue, again, it'll kind of give you an overview of some of the things that are going to be included in your assessment. Now you can right away publish and administer, or you can just publish. Okay, and you'll see here that it says your assessment has been successfully published. So now if you go ahead and go back to your assessments, you'll see that my Unit 1 assessment is right here at the top. I will have the option of course, administering it and also sharing it with my teammates as well. I hope this helped you in figuring out how to create assessments on Illuminate.